we're blessed with Rage from Germany. We want to thank everyone who voted for us to be Band of the Week, and we want to apologize that we're doing the interview now and not last week. The reason is I was sick and he was too, so sorry for that. So now we will start answering your questions.
Yeah, I'm Tom and I do vocals for Blessed with Rage.
Yeah, I'm Nicky, and I do vocals too and I play drums.
I'm Toby and I'm a guitarist.
I'm Kai and I'm the other guitarist.
So we started this band back in 2011. It was mainly formed by a friend of ours named Paulo, and he's living in Spain now. And we had two other people, and by the time playing together we realized that every one of us has different interests in music, in the genre, and it was hard for us to combine every single person's opinion in this genre question. So we separated us, and then just Tom and me were left, and we looked for new guys to continue the band, and we found these two sweet little guys. Yeah, this is the story how we came together.
Yeah, and the whole lineup change was right before we finished writing our latest album.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and we already got hooked up by a record label, and that's why we just started to continuing doing music, and we're searching for new members, and we found these awesome guys, just like you said. Yeah, I think when it comes to bands, we just have like a lot of different influences, but I think it kind of has changed over the years. We just were, when we started, we really were looking up to bands like Ask Alexandria, all that post-hardcore stuff that we're growing up with. But right before we had the lineup changes, when we got our first album, we were more like a metal band. That was one of the reasons why we quit with the other members. For now, I couldn't really stay or say any bands are really looking up to, because it changed a lot, and I think we kind of try to find our own style in this genre that we love the most, I think. Yeah.
So I think our main influences come from different genres than our genre, not specific. So there's one whole genre like metalcore, but each band has a little bit of a different style. So I think bands like Architects, for example, they're doing a completely different thing than we do, but for my part, I let myself influenced by Architects a lot. Or bands like the West Prada, our buddies in Kingdom of Giants. When we were writing albums, we listened the new record we're going to release this year. We listened a lot to Kingdom of Giants when we were writing this album.
Yeah, we're just trying to mix several genres together.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and trying to make like everyone of our band listening to different kind of bands or different kinds of music, and over the years it has changed a lot, I think.
Yeah. So the response for cover of Victorious was great, and I think it's because we love Panic at the Disco, and a lot of people all over the world love Panic at the Disco too, and I think this is the reason the response was so great on this cover.
I guess we were victorious.
Definitely, yeah, we will do covers in the future, but since we're pretty time limited, all of us, we have no exact plans for new covers. Maybe there will be covers sooner or later, we don't know.
And it always takes a long time to really choose a song, and even Victorious was a long period of time till we just know that we're gonna do this song. It was just randomly chosen. I just heard the song and Nicky liked it a long time before, and I just hooked him up and said, "Yeah, let's do this."
And he was the same.
It was done.
Do the song.
It was done in 1 week, so maybe it's going to be like that in the future.
Yeah.
We've already done a lot of writing, I guess. We're pretty much through the whole thing, but we still would like to finalize the whole songs and make them the best we've done so far. So it will take a little time, and we're all really busy with our private stuff and all that. So that's one of the main reasons why we're not gonna release it in the next couple of months, but it will be out, I guess, in fall, hopefully. We're really trying to make it as good as possible, and that will take some time, and we're also going to shoot some music videos and all that stuff that we need to do. So
A lot of work.
a lot of work,
A lot of work, yeah. So since we're not a full-time band, we all have jobs. We have limited time, and it's a lot of work to do beside our normal jobs.
But it's gonna be definitely worth the wait, because I guess it's the best album we've done so far, and it's really something fresh for Blessed with Rage, I think, and so it's gonna be awesome.
Our very first tour we played this May, and we play with interesting and hearable bands like Bury My Regrets,
Born of Lions
Brief Atlantis.
and For What We Believe.
Yes, and check them out, they are really nice.
The idea for the makeup in the Raven Speaks, so pretty much almost every idea in visual stuff like artwork and music videos came from Tom.
Yeah.
So the makeup thing was his idea too.
I'm just pretty much like I'm able to get a lot of ideas together, but I'm not able to do stuff. That's one of my main problems. So that's why everyone else in the band is doing all the stuff I tell them to do. So that's why the makeup actually was done by my girlfriend and a friend of her. But it's kind of felt like right because of the song and the theme of the song, and we really like the horror stuff, and I guess it was one of the best ideas we had for the album, because this song actually, we didn't expect it to be that good or to get such a good response, because I guess from all the singles we choose, it's not our favorite song, actually, maybe over the time, I don't know, but the people seem to like it a lot, and we didn't expect it, and I guess one of the main reasons was the makeup, so it's really cool. Maybe we want to do something like that in the future too. We'll see. No one knows?
It was horrible. I was sweating and the whole makeup was
The video shoot
running
was
down my face.
The video shoot was a nightmare. Because we did 2 video shoots in one weekend.
We did 2 video shoots on one weekend, one with makeup, with all the lights. It was so hot.
We're
Going up.
yeah.
It was horrible.
I think Riot Legacy is my favorite because it's so much fun to perform live.
Yeah, that really is a lot of fun.
My favorite song is Fire with Fire. It has a save the nature message, I think. Yes. And the rap part is really
My favorite song so far would be The Black All. Because of the guitar riff, the main guitar riff played in verse and in the intro section. I like this guitar riff a lot. Love it.
For me, it's kind of like mainly depends on the vocals, and that's one of the main reasons why I would not say like Fire with Fire or Riot Legacy, because it's kind of really hard for me to do live. It's one of those things that happen when you just write the song in the studio and then you do it live and feel like, fuck, where's
Yeah.
my breath? And Fire with Fire is not possible to do live. For me, like on the CD, but I'm getting closer every time I try. But for me it would be Nevermore because it's like kind of a mix of heavy and melodic, and I really like the breakdown in the end, and it's the kind of vocals I do there are pretty much a big influence for the new record, so I really love
That's
this
true.
song. I'd say, like we already said, we have a lot of influences and a lot of different bands we like. For me, probably, I always love Motionless in White, probably, yeah, something like that. But the more important for me, personal, is where we'd like to tour. And for me, America would be awesome. South America, like every country, probably. I'd love to tour Japan because the people there seem to be pretty awesome on shows. Yeah, Toby said Africa would be awesome too. I like everywhere. Like we would like to tour everywhere. I think for me personal. So
I don't care about it.
it's just one of those persons who really like to play.
Yeah.
No matter what. You don't care.
On tour, it's those 30 minutes or 60 minutes, depends on what you play. These are like I said, the 30 minutes I want to do, and I don't care about the rest. Mainly it ends up me sleeping in the van all day, 8 hours, sleep, get out, build the stage, play, and then everything in reverse and sleep again. It was my tour stuff.
I think Russia would be great.
Yeah.
People like our music.
It don't matter where. I guess it don't matter where. We just want to play in as much in front of as much persons as possible.
Yeah, we want to spread our music to the world,
Yeah.
because the world seems to like us.
Yeah, I guess we're now discovering Germany for the first time a little bit, and this year we're going to play a lot of cities that we haven't played before, and hopefully it's going to be bigger and bigger all the time. And we're just playing many different cities in front of many different people.
No, I never collected anything in my life. I'm collecting microphones and audio gear. Since I'm an audio engineer,
Joey searches stuff.
Joseph is plugins.
Yeah, for sure.
I collect or Waves plugins, but no, I'm not collecting anything.
I had Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Me too.
Do they know Yu-Gi-Oh? Do they know Yu-Gi-Oh in America? I don't know. It's common there.
Just look it up.
It's like Pokemon.
No.
It's also from Japan. So I don't.
It's a card game, and you can collect cards. A lot of them.
Yeah, I'm just collecting movies. I think.
Yeah, he has a massive Blu-ray library.
Yeah.
Every time I want to watch a movie, I'm just calling, hey dude, do you have this movie? Yeah, they probably hate it.
Yeah, mainly just and sometimes CDs, but not that much because there's a lot of shit music out there. Not like as much good a full album that I would like to buy because there's not like a lot of bands.
There are a few albums you really want to have on a CD,
Yeah.
and the rest you can just download on iTunes, I think.
Yeah, and mainly we just buy it to hear it in the van when we're driving to a show.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's why I buy CDs.
So as celebrities in general, I think I can't say I despise any of them because a celebrity is mostly a celebrity because he does something and he does it the way people like it, so that's why he's a celebrity, and I'm not the one to judge about it. I just have my opinion. But since we had a little talk before this interview, I guess we all agree we don't like Donald Trump.
The only
Yeah.
good Donald is the duck in the Disney
Yeah,
movie.
Donald Duck is cool, but
That's the only good Donald, I think.
yeah, Donald Trump would be a celebrity we despise. The worst I'm into it. I never have any really injuries. I don't know why. I'm a pretty I'm a silent person. I never do anything dangerous. The worst injury I had was a broken foot. But there's nothing more. And I don't have any scars or something like that.
My worst injury
Yeah.
injury was on the head, and now I have a Harry Potter scar because
Just like I said, the Chamber of Secrets.
I've never seen that before.
I fell down the stairs as a kid, as a child, and yes, it hurts really. I think.
Still today it hurts.
I just kind of ruined my whole legs. I think both knees are pretty much like done. It just happens when I do sports. I'm pretty much. I used to be good at sports, but over the years I just got fat, and yeah, I just ruined my legs. In the last I just was doing 18 years of sport, and never anything happened, anything negative, and now that I'm like in the 20s, I just really ruined my whole body. Don't do sports.
Yeah, of course.
Never.
Eating is so much more comfortable.
Yeah, of course. And eating will never leave you.
Yeah.
It's like
I mean, we do enough sports when we're on stage.
yeah.
It's hard enough. I don't understand bands that have workout stuff on tour.
Crab core squat.
Getting out of bed is like the hardest workout
Yeah.
of the whole day. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I had an operation at my leg,
Always
but,
relax.
Always
the
just
legs.
but I think the most painful thing I had was when I jumped with my skateboard 4 stairs, and it came up and straight to my balls. And that was really painful.
Oh fuck!
So, do you have a scar on your balls from your skateboard?
No scar, but a lot of pain.
A lot of pain.
That's pretty easy. I don't have any. Yeah, we got these questions along a little while ago, but I was thinking about that question for the longest, and I really don't have any. I'm sorry.
Me too, I don't have any other talents. My job is to record bands and produce them, so it's music too. I tried a few different jobs, but I failed hard. So the only thing I really can do is music. It's my only talent.
I think music isn't my talent. But when to study is a talent and study is a talent. Yes.
I have no talent.
Yeah, we're like
I'm
this.
playing the guitar.
That, I guess that's not true, because Kai probably is the only person that has a talent that is actually not music, but we can use as band. He's doing all the graphic stuff and all that kind of shit.
He's good at Photoshop.
Yeah.
He can make us look very good. even
Yeah.
if we're looking fat and ugly because we
We
don't do
shake.
sports.
Yeah, that's but well, maybe gaming is.
Oh, then I have another talent.
I'm not good. I'm not good at it too. But I just
I'm not really gaming.
laying on the couch. Probably I can do the longest.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
No, I think I can.
Yeah.
I watched movies 24 hours a day.
Yeah. Well, we're like a band that could do the whole Lord of the Rings trilogy
3 times.
3 times in a row, and without going to sleep.
extended edition.
Yeah, and that's pretty much the only thing we can do actually.
You have to mention the food and the drinks.
Yeah, we're really good at eating.
Yeah, we're really good at eating.
Yeah.
I want to say thank you. It's a very amazing feeling to make music the way we like it, and to see that people all over the world, people you don't know, people you never meet, that these people like your music, and they show it to us. They write us on Facebook and stuff, and it's amazing to see this response on the music you make and the way we like it, because we don't give a lot of a fuck about what people say about us and our music, and the response is very great to music, and it's an amazing feeling. And I want to say thank you to all of us, to all of you.
And to us as well. So,
I want to say thank you to us.
we're awesome. Yeah. And even that we got the chance to do this interview is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Because first of all we got voted, and it's pretty cool. And even that we got the chance to do this on Youth Music TV is pretty cool. So thank you too.
I think it is really cool when we go to a city where we've never been before, and the people don't know us, just hear the music and they are moving.
Yeah, he's right. This is awesome to realize that when you play a show, so you see the people that might look like another band, and maybe I'm going home, so something like that. And but they hear the first song or the second, and they're convinced. So we convince them that we're not, that they like us.
That's a good fact about music, I think, that
Yeah.
it don't matter where you are, who you are when you're on stage, and people just all connecting
Yeah.
within the songs, and that's pretty cool.
And meeting other bands is awesome as well. Yeah, goodbye!